What's good, y'all? Welcome to the second video for DC Universe Online. First off, I want to say thank you for the 70 views for that first video talking about my health-based build for rage tanking. And previously in that video, I did mention how I was going to give you guys a dominance build for rage tanking, and here's the video. So we can just really get straight to it. There's no time to really waste with it, and we can get straight to it right now. Starting with the artifacts, we got the mystic symbol of the seven, manacles, the refractor, everyman prototype, and Lazarus pit water. So those are your 5 main artifacts that you're going to be using. You can also use Circe's mask as well to get a huge increase in healing from your healers and from yourself if you put points into restoration, and better crowd control because every time your shield breaks, you get to stun up a total of 5 enemies, at least in that crowd, and more with your pulls, depending on how you go about things. Now with the spec, I didn't really put nothing into weapons, and I don't think I ever will. Since I do use super speed, I just put all my points to resistance and recovery, and I just bought dash attack just cause. For your iconic powers, you want to have hard light shield because, again, it's a shield based build. And your main focus is going to be super powered. For your critical chance and magnitude, 10-10. Then you want to put all of your points into 40, not 40, but all into your dominance, sorry. Put all of your points into dominance, and then you can put the rest into health. But if you still have enough left over, you can go ahead and max out chance and magnitude. And if you still got points left over, you can just put the rest into restoration at that point. And it'll help out a lot more. So other than the specs, we can talk about the loadout itself. So there's only one pool for this, and some people might not be comfortable with just using only one pool. And you know what? That's completely fine, because when you're using this build in Assault and Battery, it can be a little bit tricky trying to pull every single Manhunter while trying to pull the bosses as well, because sometimes it's not always guaranteed that you'll get that pull. So if there was one move I would tell you to remove, I probably would say get rid of Ire and just use Without Mercy. But also, I think this is something that's true as well. When you're about to get ready to rage crash, and when you're about to crash, you pop a shield, that damage that you took is going to affect your shield as well. I'm not sure if that's completely true, but I've seen it happen to me, or maybe I'm probably tripping, but any damage that you take from severe punishment and you throw on a shield right as soon as you crash, it's going to damage your shield, and it might potentially break off after 1 or 2 hits from a boss, depending on the situation. I could be wrong though, so somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty much you have a total of 3 shields in this loadout. You got Redirected, Hard Light, and Ire. Now the reason why you have a shield using Ire is because it's a group breakout and it's an immunity, and also because you have Superman as your ally. So this moves on into what allies you should use. For that loadout, yeah, a total of 3 shields. Superman doesn't give you a full shield, but it's a damage reduction shield. Regardless, a shield is a shield, so it doesn't really matter. It counts. And if you want to get 5 shields, you can definitely replace Nubia with Static Shock, because every time you summon him, he will do his attack or whatever, and he'll give you a shield. So right there, that's, I hope I'm keeping track, yeah, like 4 shields off rip. Then you can just use Future Lexus or whoever. So again, that's a total of 4 shields already right there, especially if you're using Static Shock. You have 5 shields in total now when you're using the Dampening Field as well. If you have Boo Jr. as a trinket, that's 6 shields, because in the description, he's going to do a few things, but he may also shield you as well. So that's like 6. I'm hoping I'm keeping count. It's late, guys. It's 1:57, so bear with me. Then with your weapon mod socket, you do have adapter V, so every time you use your weapon, just do a little tap or whatever. Yeah, anytime you do a projectile or just end up hitting the boss or ads with your weapon, that's another shield right there. Then we got healers who provide shields for you in the raids, and I believe trolls can help you out as well with giving you shields. I'm not sure. Never been in a troll role before, but that's already good enough right there. You basically got shield after shield after shield, and it's basically difficult to die with all of this, especially if you have a good group with good heals and a good troll. It's over with. And a good team with good burn. You're practically unstoppable. There's nothing really stopping you and getting in your way. And I think that's really about it with this guide. So if I missed anything, please let me know. If you got any questions, concerns, or anything of that sort, you know, ask me in the comments and I'll definitely help you out or just answer it. Well, technically both. Yeah, I think that's really about it. So I'll go ahead and transition you guys over to Assault and Battery Elite, and we'll talk about what happened in there. All right, y'all. Y'all know the drill with this raid. All you gotta do is keep the Manhunters, keep Sinestro, and Hank all in one spot, and you know, just let the raid run its course. Now, you're really going to have a primary fixation on the Manhunters because they're going to be hovering over some pads that they spawn in. So, make sure to keep them off of that. Now, with this build, I rarely ever use this build, and you'll definitely see live proof that I rarely use this because I was going through the rotations very poorly, and I was messing up bad. And during this raid too, it was very laggy, and it definitely was delayed a little bit when I was trying to gather the footage. And if somebody can please give me confirmation and give me reassurance on, you know, the Fearful Day content has been very laggy or been delayed, and it has been disconnecting me out from time to time, and it's starting to get pretty bad. So please let me know if you're experiencing this as well, because I really don't want to sound crazy or don't want to make it seem like, oh, I just got bad fucking internet. God, I hope not. But, yeah. I did mess up a few times with the rotation of this build, but I still pulled through somehow. And I will admit, only having one pull for the Manhunters was definitely difficult because I had to just keep a strong fixation on them primarily so the lasers won't come out and everyone dies, and it's pretty messed up. Pretty sure my lasers did go off at some point because I was stunned by the boss or the ads, probably both, honestly, because I was trying to use Dreadful Blast and clip it into Ire, but yeah, I got stunned trying to do that. And that happens from time to time. I definitely got to get breakout trinkets so that shit doesn't happen as much, and I have a better chance of, you know, not dying or having my Lazarus pit go off. But I didn't die this raid though, so that's good, that's good. Also, there's only going to be one more build for my Rage tank, and that's going to be a EOG spam supercharge build. And that's really all I have for my Rage tank. If there's any other builds that you want me to try with this power, or if there's a power that you want me to switch to and give you a loadout for and do multiple builds on, you know, just tell me in the comments what you want to see. I'll hook you up. Even if it's only one person demanding it, I got you. I'm not tripping over these kinds of things. So feel free to ask any questions, or if you want to see a superpower that you want me to use, again, just let me know and I got y'all. But I'm pretty much done with this commentary. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and hopefully this does help somebody out. Hopefully it helps somebody out. So this build is definitely more safer if you're still getting used to your rage crashes or you just like using shields a lot. But other than that, I'm gone. So I'll definitely see y'all in the next video.